So you've seen your credit report. You might have even ordered one of the free ones from online. But what are you looking at? The first thing that you want to check on your credit report is your personal information. I mean, it's the basics, right? Make sure they have your name, date of birth, social security number, all your updated address information, because the last thing you want is for your information to get mixed up with somebody else's. It has happened, and it's not fun to clean up. The next thing that you want to look at is your credit accounts. Do they make sense? Do you know which each one of them are? Or is there a credit card on there that you didn't know about? Is there a loan on there that doesn't belong to you? You want to make sure you go through each one of those line items piece by piece, making sure they're actually your debt. Next, you want to take a look at your payment history. Have you been late on a payment? And I'm not talking a day or two late. I'm talking 30 days late, 60 days late, 120 days late. That will show up on your credit report, and it will show you exactly when that took place. Take a look, make sure it's accurate. Did somebody not turn in information on you correctly? Are you up to date now? If you have been late in the past, you're up to date now, make sure that that's reflected. Next, you want to look at the credit utilization. This is just a fancy way of saying where you are compared to your balances. Generally speaking, when you're looking at revolving debt or credit cards, you want to keep the balance at about 30% of your max. You do not want to max out your credit cards in order to have a good credit score. Look at your installment debts. Look at your auto debts. Are the details correct? Was the maximum there? How far along have you paid them down? Make sure it's correct. The next section is the public records section. This is where your lender is looking at things like bankruptcy, things like collections. If you have never filed bankruptcy, if you've never had collections, if you've never had any derogatory credit, is what it's called, make sure it's not listed there because it is a big deal and it's hard to get cleaned up if it's wrong. The next section is inquiries. So if you go and get a credit card today and then next month apply for a loan, your lender's going to be able to see that you applied for that credit card. They're also going to be able to see who else you've applied for loans with. Now, this is not just about scaring you or making sure that all of your information is shared everywhere, but there is a correlation between people that are shopping for credit, meaning they're going after credit, after credit, after credit, and people who have trouble paying their bills. And so lenders do look at that. The main thing that you are looking for are errors and discrepancies. There's a lot of detail here. Take some time, set aside a good hour, hour and a half to really dig in, because it's very important that your credit report is accurate. If you like this type of information, hit the like button, subscribe,